Hey everyone, welcome to my 150,000 subscribers special. To celebrate, we are doing a Q&A, and since it's almost Christmas, I wanted it to feel a little bit cozy, so I got a nice warm fireplace background. So get your snacks, get comfy, and enjoy me answering some of my most asked questions. Alright, starting off with one of my most asked questions is how and why did I start YouTube? So when I was younger, my friends and I would spend a lot of the nights together at each other's houses. And what we would do for fun would be playing video games, right? Typical. Whenever we did play video games together, we always would like scream, we would laugh to the point where we would start crying. And I always thought, like, if we're having this much fun, you know, like, what if people liked watching us play games? So that was one of the main reasons why I started YouTube, because whenever I played a game with my friends, we would always have so much fun, we would laugh so much, and I just wanted to see if anybody else would be entertained by it. I know you guys also asked if there's any inspirations, if there's any motivations, and yes, there is. One of my biggest inspirations is Vanoss Gaming, especially how he edited his videos. That's one of the things I really paid attention about Vanoss, is how well he edited his videos, because it was really entertaining and it was really creative. After I knew I wanted to start a YouTube channel with gaming with my friends, I started looking at other creators, and yeah, definitely Vanoss was one of them that I loved checking out. And it was because he was just doing what we were doing. He was just having fun with his friends, and I was having fun with my friends. And I took it in a way of, you know, if he can do it, then I can do it too. All I needed to know was just edit a little bit, and then I can show everybody what me and my friends do when we play games. I'm gonna fanboy here a little bit, but I would absolutely love to talk to Vanoss. And I don't care about playing a game or anything like that. Even if it was just for 10 minutes just to talk to him, I would love to just talk to him and thank him so much for being one of my inspirations to start YouTube. Okay, moving on to my next question. How tall are you? I am 6'3". What's your favorite game? My favorite game is gonna be Brawlhalla. I've been playing Brawlhalla so much and I love it. My friends don't like playing with me because I kick their ass, but it doesn't matter. I enjoy it. That's my favorite game, Brawlhalla. And if any of you noobs want to get wrecked on that game, let me know. I'll come through. Why did you name your channel Fran the Man 1, and why did you go for it? So in Fran the Man 1, the F, the D, and the M are my real life name initials. So for example, Fran is for Francisco, Duh is for Daniel, and Man is for, well, my last name. So I don't really want to say my full last name, so I'll keep that one private. And as for the one, I don't really know. I just felt like Fran the Man by itself looked kind of weird, so I just threw in a number and it happened to be number 1. Okay, so this one says, can you say Luco 150k times? I shall reward you. Okay, so I said it. Luco 150,000 times. What's my reward, huh? What's my reward? Moving on to one of the next biggest questions asked is, can you make a face reveal? So many of you want a face reveal, and I will make a face reveal, but I do want it to be special. I want it to be something really memorable in my channel, so I want to hit 1 million subscribers, and then I will do a face reveal. So there you guys go. You now know the objective. Get me to 1 million subscribers and I will show you my face that you guys have been waiting for. Okay, next question. Love or money? I would choose money. Love. Fran, how do you feel about fan art? Have you ever received any? And if not, how do you feel about someone making some for you? I love fan art. That's one of my most favorite things to receive from you guys is fan art. I feel like it's just an amazing way to just express how somebody feels about your videos. So yeah, I love fan art. I actually have a whole folder named Fran Art. So yeah, just send me as much as possible. I would love just to receive endless amounts of fan art. So the next question, how did you get into editing and how did you get so good at it? This is gonna sound so cliche, but it was just practice. It honestly was just practice. I practiced for about an entire year before I started my YouTube channel. So this is how I got into editing. I wanted an Elgato game capture because at the time I was playing on an Xbox 360 with my friends. Well, another thing was I didn't have a job and I knew it was going to cost me some money in order to buy the Elgato. So I knew that it was going to take a while to get some footage of my own. What I did to be ready for when I did get footage of my own and start editing was that I started randomly just searching up random people's videos on YouTube and downloading their videos, and I practiced on my editing software. So for example, I would type up Minecraft Let's Play and it was a video for like 40 minutes long, right? Well, I downloaded that video and I just practiced editing a 40-minute Minecraft Let's Play. And this was just some random video that I found on YouTube. I just downloaded a random video and I just practiced different editing styles, different editing effects, just so I can be ready for when I have footage of my own. And by doing that, that really did help me so much with editing. So that would be one of my advice to everybody. If you want to just practice editing, then just download some random video on YouTube. Even just download my videos on YouTube and practice editing my own videos. Maybe you guys can add more than what I do. Maybe you guys can add more stuff that I forgot or more stuff that I don't add. And honestly, how I got so good at it, I think that answer is going to be different for everybody. For me, I was extremely passionate at learning new things. I was extremely passionate, especially with learning new editing techniques. I would be the one to take my time and just sit down through those boring 20-minute tutorial videos, 30-minute tutorial videos, just to learn like a quick 5-second effect. I remember having a really beat up laptop. It was really old, but I would take it everywhere with me. I would take it to my family's house. I would take it to school. I would be editing in school. I would be editing in the classrooms and the lunchrooms. I would stay after school and edit. I don't know, just it's up to you guys. That's how you get so good at it. If you're passionate about something, then you're most likely gonna succeed at that because you're passionate. You will put the time in to learn. You will put the time in to get better. That's just up to you. I got good at editing just because I just simply put the time and effort to learn. Someone asked, do you guys smoke weed? So I have never smoked weed. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I've never done any of that. And I do have friends that have smoked weed, that have done drugs, and honestly, I don't judge. You won't imagine how many times though I have been offered to do weed. I just don't need it. That's just simply the answer. I just don't need it. This next question, what's your favorite fast foods restaurant? There is a Chinese fast food restaurant, and I won't say the name of it, but it's so good. My favorite type of food is Chinese and Japanese food, and there is a Chinese fast food restaurant and I always go. You know those people that when they walk in, they start serving the plate of food for the customer? Yeah, I'm one of those people. I walk in through the doors and they already start serving my plate. They know what I like. I like Szechuan chicken with fried rice and noodles. Damn, I'm gonna have to go get some. Speaking about food, somebody asked, how do you feel about pineapple on pizza? And I love pineapple on pizza, okay? Hate me all you want. You can have that disgusted look that this guy has on his profile picture, but I love pineapple on pizza. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking how I met Teddy. How did I meet Ted Zaster? I met Teddy in school, and I actually met him back in 6th grade. Me and him both went to a private school, and I remember the first time I saw him in class. I know this is gonna sound cheesy, but I don't know. I just already knew that me and him were gonna be best friends in the future. And it came true, and I'm so happy it came true because he's one of my best friends that I've ever had in this life. Chase, if you're watching this, just know I fucking love you. You already know that. You're so fucking funny. You can make me laugh. You understand my comedy. We can make each other laugh until we're in fucking tears and we can't breathe anymore. So yeah, I met Teddy back in school, back when we were just little 6th graders. So Teddy and I never talked to each other, okay? But we were sitting in the same table in the classroom, and there was this girl, and I'm not gonna say her real name, but we're just gonna call her Amanda. And Amanda, for some reason today, was not having it, and she was just so mean. She was just being really loud and annoying, and the teacher told her to be quiet, and she refused to be quiet, but she decided to get up and she went to go sharpen her pencil. And when she left the table, me and Teddy looked at each other, and at the same exact time, we both said, damn, what a bitch. The exact same words, and we just started laughing. We were just laughing and laughing and laughing. I don't know, and that's just it. That's just how we met. We both said the same exact words about Amanda, and then we were just dying of laughter, and ever since then, we just became the best of friends. So thank you so much, Amanda, for being a bitch. Now, just a quick disclaimer, Amanda actually ended up being a really good friend of ours, so we're all in good terms. Just that day, she was a bitch. Now, speaking about bitches, and this will be my final question I will answer. How did I meet my friends? So I already answered how I met Ted Zaster, so we'll move on from him. We'll talk about how I met Tyty the Jedi. So I also met Tyler in school. We were both in high school, and I was a junior and Tyler was a senior. Tyler was one of those popular kids in high school that everybody knew. I was one of those unpopular kids in high school, but one day me and Chase are walking in the parking lot on the side of the school, and Tyler comes and he randomly asked, "Hey, I heard you got a YouTube channel. I was just curious. I wanted to know if I could join." So I wanted to be kind of cool and professional, and I was like, you know what, man, I gotta talk to Chase about it, and I'll let you know what we think. After me and Chase talked about it, I suggested that maybe we should all just go eat and have dinner together to get to know each other. So that's exactly what we did. Me, Tyler, Chase, and Tyler's best friend Corbin. So us four, we went to a restaurant nearby. And I remember most of the time it was just us just cracking jokes about what teachers we hated, and it was just fun. We had a lot of good chemistry together. So right off the bat, we already knew that Tyler was a great choice to add into our group. I can't remember what exactly was said in the restaurant that was so funny, but I think it was Chase. He said something so funny that at our table we started cracking up, and then the tables around us started cracking up, and then this fat bald dude on this other booth turns around and starts laughing with us as if he's part of the conversation. So ever since that day, it was just super fun. So yeah, we knew that Tyler was definitely a fun guy to add. Next up on the list is Martin Plays Online. I met Martin randomly through Discord because he was trying to play with Tyler and Best in Class on Battlefield 5. So Tyler, Best in Class, and Martin, they were all in a Discord call, and I was friends with Tyler and Best in Class, and I just randomly joined the call, and I see Martin was there, so I just said hi to him, and I asked the guys if they wanted to play Brawlhalla, and all of them said yes, so we all got on Brawlhalla, and yeah, ever since then, I just thought Martin was just such a cool guy to hang out with. He was just super nice. He's one of the nicest people I know. And speaking about one of the nicest people I know, let's talk about Eco. So the way I met Eco was through one of his family members named Chencho, and Chencho's online name was Ancient. So for about like almost an entire year, I've been trying to get Ancient to be in our group just because I know that he's so funny. But when I asked Ancient if he wanted to be part of the group, he actually denied me, which was really funny because after a year, he messaged me saying, "Hey man, how come you never hit me up for videos?" And I was like, "Because you denied me, motherfucker." And the reason why Ancient denied me was because he said that he already had a group and Eco was actually part of that group. So I asked Ancient, "Hey, if I get you in the group, will Eco be a good, strong addition as well?" And Ancient vouched for Eco, and he was completely right. Every time me and Ancient would play a few games together, Eco was always there, and so I slowly started talking to Eco more, and yeah, eventually we just started becoming really good friends and playing a lot of CSGO together. So yeah, that's how I met Eco. I met Eco through Ancient. Next on the list is Harv. So the way me and Harv met was kind of through Nogla. During the time that we met, I was actually Nogla's editor, and I edited one of his videos, and Nogla decided to give me credit. So Harv stumbled upon my channel through Nogla giving me credit, and yeah, so when Harv went to my channel, he saw that I had a Discord server, so he joined my Discord server. Harv started actually becoming really active in my Discord server, and I had this thing in my server called Fan of the Week. And what Fan of the Week was that whenever I asked a question, the first fan that got it right got to like have access to private voice calls and to just talk to me privately one-on-one. And just to let everybody know, Harv is actually a 4-time champion at Fan of the Week. He won it 4 weeks straight. This motherfucker was the champion. So yeah, the more times that he won it, the more often I kept seeing him and the more often we kept talking. Harv was talking to me and telling me that he really wanted to do YouTube, but he just didn't have a strong enough group. And at the time we were looking for another group member. So me and my friends talked about it and we agreed that, you know what, let's just take Harv in, and yeah, we basically adopted Harv ever since then. Speaking about fans, let's talk about Asher Lacade. Asher was actually a fan ever since my channel was actually really small. I think my channel had like 5,000 subscribers and Asher was one of my fans. I remember following Asher back on Twitter and he freaked out and he got so happy that he sent out a tweet saying this is the happiest day of his life. And that's all I remember. I don't remember how exactly me and him started talking. And finally, let's talk about Crew. The way me and Crew met is I had a friend named Extremes, and Extremes actually introduced me to Crew. Extremes was telling me that Crew also does YouTube and that his editing's really good. I remember at this time I was doing a lot of GTA 5 videos, and that's something that Crew loved to do, and that's something that he also uploaded onto his channel. So Extremes invites me to a private GTA 5 lobby with them, and Crew was there, and we just played for a few hours, and it was really fun. Afterwards, me and Crew actually started talking about collaborating with each other, and after a while of collaborating with each other, we just thought it would be better that he just joined us. And that's how I met Crew. Alright, everybody. I really hope you guys enjoyed me answering all these questions. This was honestly just a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun going through all those questions on Twitter, on my YouTube channel, on Facebook, and it was just cool reading so many questions. I was just so surprised. I was not expecting that many questions. I definitely want to do this again in the future, maybe for another milestone. But other than that, thank you so much again, everybody, for 150,000 subscribers. That is insane. You guys are always amazing, and I always love reading what you guys say in the comments. It's always so positive. I love you all so much, and take care.